What's up, everybody? Back again for the first time. And what I have for you today is a little quarantine communication. I know when we're in a confined space that tensions may be high, especially with the stress of things that are happening in our world today. So I have 7 things to help with your communication, especially if you have youth in the house, that will reduce tension and make this time a much happier time, a much more stress-free time. So my 7 quarantine communication points. Number 1, watch your language. And when we say watch our language, we often mean curse words or harsh words or things like that. But I also mean don't mince your words. And what I mean by that is mean what you say and say what you mean. Sometimes we hold back and then there's some confusion or some ill feelings because we've held back. So mean what you say what you mean. Number 2, examine your focus. Sometimes what we're talking about is not even what's part of our anxiety or the feelings that we have inside. We're focused way on something else. So when you're in that conversation or something's going on, what's my focus? Am I focused on the person or is it actually on what they said? Number 3, use I statements. I think, I feel. When you start using absolutes like every time or everybody, people get in their feelings. So use I statements. I feel this way. I'm thinking this way. Number 4, very important, disagree without being disagreeable. If we could only do that, we would have less fights, less arguments, that we can agree to disagree, so to speak. But we can disagree without being disagreeable. And when I say disagreeables, our body language plays a lot into that. Our tone plays a lot into that. So disagree, but don't be disagreeable. Number 5, analyze our own interests, bias, emotions, perceptions. Sometimes it's selfish of us because we're only thinking about what we want. Think about have some empathy. Think about what that other person is going through, what that other person may want, their ideas. Okay, we have to analyze that. So analyze what we might be tense at the time. So analyze our emotions. This may not be a good time to talk. And that goes back to point number 1. Mean what we say and say what we mean. If it's not a good time to talk, just say it's not a good time to talk right now. Number 6, withhold your judgment on things. Let a person speak and finish. Don't interrupt. And withhold judgment about what they say. Again, going back to number 5 is we have to analyze our interests. When we start jumping in, we start pushing our own agenda. So withhold our judgment, get clarity on what they're talking about, what they're trying to say to us. And last but not least, when your body talks, please listen. I know when I'm starting to get emotional, my ears start to get hot. That tells me I'm getting a little emotional about this topic. I need to slow down, breathe sometimes, but when my body talks, I listen. Other people, you might get sweaty palms, your heart start racing, whatever it is, figure it out. And when you hear your body talk, please listen. Okay? 7 points. We're going to get through this quarantine together and have a great day. Let's get through this together.